Hey everybody, it's David. Welcome from Otoro, Japan. This is a port city close to Sapporo. You probably heard of Sapporo from the Winter Olympic Games that were held there several years ago. And Otoro is just this beautiful little city with canals and shops and just quaint little areas. But that's beautiful. So greetings after being on the sea for 8 or 9 days in a row. It's nice to have my feet on the ground. So MSOM 612, Module 6. This week you're going to be reading Chapter 7 in your textbook, and you're going to talk about international strategies. And the discussion board is focused on globalization. And globalization used to be, hey, everyone's for it, right? And free trade, everyone's for it, right? Well, these days we begin to hear about protectionism, we hear about nationalism and America first, and we need to renegotiate all of our trade deals and all of those things. So just make sure that you bring us current on those as you talk about globalization, free trade from a discussion board perspective. This week in your course projects where the rubber hits the road, you're going to be making recommendations. So I made a lot of comments on your last course project to make sure that you're very, very specific on those. Again, if you just provide general recommendations, you're wasting your boss's time doing that, because he or she will look at that and go, tell me something I don't know, go out on a limb, take a position on something. And so make sure that you're very specific in your course projects, your strategic plans, with the recommendations that you provide. And then your journal this week talks about narrowing down your opportunities for yourself. So just the same way that you're going to be narrowing down the different recommendations, because you can't do them all for the company that you're creating in the course project, for the strategic plan you're creating in the course project, you need to do the same thing for yourself. And so make sure that you talk about those and how can you do those things that are important, and how can you prioritize those things as well. All right? Hope you're having a great week. I'm very accessible. I'm either 12 or 13 hours ahead of you if you live on the East Coast. So just keep that in mind as we move forward here in Module 6. All right? Take care. Talk to you soon.